Good morning, guys. 8:24 Wednesday morning. Got to the shop about like 15 minutes ago, unfortunately. The traffic was insane. It's raining currently, so that did not help. That left me with a whole bunch of time to get a bunch of work done in the car. Michaela was driving, so I was able to work on my laptop and get everything situated for the day. We got a pretty busy day. Right now, I am working on getting the DTF printers up and running with our custom orders. I also printed out the pick list for DTF Transfers, so I got to go through all of the items in here and then add those to Digital Factory so that we can get those printing. Michaela's currently making some breakfast, and then after I get the DTF printers up and running and we have some breakfast, I'm going to start reclaiming a few screens. Right now I am completely out of both automatic and low mesh manual. I have a few 230 mesh screens up there, but as you can see I have no auto size screens. So I got to reclaim a few of these here and get those guys coded so that I can use them later today. So that's what we got going on this morning. We also have to run to GSG and Grainger. We have to pick up some of the paper fill from Grainger and then some screens from GSG for customers who ordered the pre-burned screens. And yeah, guys, it's going to be a busy day. We also have a screen print order that we have to get printed, which is the whole reason why I am reclaiming these screens. It's not very many. I think it's like 100 sheets total, but there's a couple of color changes, so it's going to take a bit longer than if it was just like 100 sheets of all black or all white. But anyways, guys, nothing left to do but to get to it. I already started downloading all of the files for the customs that came in over the night, and getting all of those loaded into Digital Factory before I picked up the camera. So that's what I'm going to continue working on now, getting those guys loaded up into Digital Factory, start up the printers, and get going today. 8:42, got the film loaded in the DTF printer, currently ripping the customs file. Today is not too bad of a day. We have 240 feet of film that we have to print, of designs I should say. Currently 15% of the way through ripping this file. Once it's all done, I will get it loaded. I just ran a head cleaning on the printer. So now I'm going to do a nozzle check and just make sure that the nozzles are in good condition. I just ran that, so let's go take a look, see how it did. All right, for just doing one head cleaning, I mean, this will do just fine. So that's awesome. Once the file finishes ripping in Digital Factory, I'll go ahead and get that sent over to the printer and we can get started for today. All right, guys, 11:29. I have been having the custom running on DTF printer number 1 for a little while now, 72% of the way through this file. I went to go start to reclaim the screens, but turns out the city of Houston is repairing a broken water main like right down the street. So we don't have any water. That's a bit of a problem, especially when I need to reclaim some screens, but we have no water pressure, nothing. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be able to do about that. This is just pretty annoying because this is the second infrastructure issue that we've had this week. I didn't tell you guys, but on Monday, which is the whole reason why there wasn't a video on Tuesday, on Monday, a truck hit the power line that was coming into our facility. So like the power line for our building, a truck hit that when they were crossing the street and completely knocked out power, pulled the wire from the pole, pulled the pole down, like not all the way, but the pole was probably at like a 30-degree angle. And if all of this sounds familiar, it's because this exact same thing happened like 3-4 weeks ago. A truck hit the power line and knocked out power to our building. This time it happened at like 10:30, so we had barely gotten literally any work done for the day. And knowing how long it was going to take from our last experience just a mere 4 weeks ago, decided what can we do, and called it a day on at like 10:30, 11 on Monday. All because a truck hit the power line. So like at this point, I don't even know, like, I mean, like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame. Like, whose fault is this? Like, is it like CenterPoint, the electricity providers, for not putting up the line high enough? Is it like the truck? Did he have like an oversized load and wasn't supposed to be on this road? Like, which one was it? I don't know. I've lived many different places. I've been lots of different places, and I've never once had a power line get snapped by a vehicle traveling on a roadway. Like not once, but it's happened to me twice in the past 4 weeks. So like, what the heck? That's crazy. And then on top of it, more infrastructure problems with the water main breaking and us not having any water because the city's fixing that. But like, what the hey, man? What am I supposed to do? I guess I have to count my blessings in that last time this happened, our fiber line also got cut along with the power line. But then the second time, our fiber line seems to have gotten spared because once they restored power, the internet went right back up as well. So I don't know, man. It's been a crazy week. I guess I am thankful that we at least have power so that we can get these orders out. Yesterday was a crazy day. I'll put in a little clip or something from a TikTok that I took yesterday. We had a ton of custom orders that had to go out from the whole weekend, and then ones that were accumulating on Monday that we weren't able to print because had no power, stuff like that. So that's what our week has been like. Sorry for if you guys enjoyed the video that you watched yesterday. I hope you did. Let me know if you guys want to see more content like that, like kind of like talking head videos where I go in depth onto some of the questions that you guys have been asking in the comment section. I think I will end up start doing that like once per week, a nice talking head video where I go in depth into a topic that you guys have been asking questions on. Because there are a few more that you guys seem to really want answers to, and every time I reply to them, it seems like 2 more come with the same question. So I think making a video about stuff like that would be a great idea, just so I can try and address as many people's concerns as once and like get my message to them all at once, you know what I mean? So that's what the kind of schedule is looking like, so we'll do that. I am still wanting to do our long form podcast with Michaela and I, like a video podcast, and then also posting it to all of the podcast platforms. We're taking steps to get that done, got the set kind of built, as you saw with the talking head video that I posted yesterday on why I ended up choosing these DTF printers that you're seeing behind me. So if you guys did miss that video, I'll put a link up to it. It's going to be this side. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this side right here in the corner. Check that out if you guys are interested. And yeah, for right now, I guess there's not much. Like my whole day was kind of revolving around having those screens reclaimed. So if I can't reclaim the screens, my day is kind of shot, unfortunately. Like, I don't know, I need the power washer to actually reclaim the screens and get the emulsion all off. So I don't know, hopefully the city can get the water main fixed and we can restore water to our building pretty soon here. Time right now is 2:31. The DTF printer just finished up printing. Just had a few WW transfer files that we wanted to get printed so that we can get the orders shipped out today. So that literally just finished up before I started recording. Next up, we are going to cut the film and then cure the rest of the designs through the oven curing dryer and get all of those cut up. So I think Michaela is going to come out and cut the film, and then while she is doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get started getting the labels and packing slips all situated for the orders, so that once the film is cut, we can just start packaging up the orders. And the customs are also in there, so I got to get working on that. But first things first, we're going to start with the WW transfers since those are right at the end of the roll here. All right, guys, 3:30 in the afternoon. UPS just came and took the bulk of our packages. So we just have these 3 that I was scrambling to get packaged up, but the guy came at like 3:20, which if you guys have been watching for a while, you know that's like fairly early. Usually comes at least at 3:30. Whatever, we'll get these guys dropped off to the UPS store down the street. Nice to get out of here a half hour early, but with that, guys, it was a good day. Can't really complain. Tomorrow, I mean, I wish the water was working. If the water was working, it would have been a great day. I could have accomplished everything on my to-do list. But what am I going to do? Let's actually go check the water and see if it's working yet. I feel like they got to get it up soon. All right, the water's back on now, so that's great. But hopefully it stays on tomorrow so that I can get those screens reclaimed. I got to get those reclaimed. So maybe I'll do them right when I get in the morning. So if they do turn them off, that I don't have to worry about that. I only need like 4 or 5 screens. So hopefully I can get those guys done before they shut the water off again tomorrow if they do have to do that. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling. Got to get to UPS. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't already and you think I've earned your subscription, hit the big red subscribe button down below. Leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.